Welcome back to the Electrician's Tool channel. Today, I want to talk about my Fluke 289 True RMS digital multimeter. This is a graphical multimeter by Fluke. I'm trying to find something to say that hadn't already been said on YouTube because there's a lot of videos about this multimeter. So I'm not going to try to repeat the same things that they're saying. I'll just tell you my experience with this multimeter and the things I like about it and what I don't like about it. My experience with it. This multimeter by Fluke has been out for over 10 years. I've had this one for about 5, maybe 6 years, I think. 6 years. This is a graphical multimeter. This is a darn good multimeter. It only I don't think getting better than Fluke. I think since Fluke came out with this multimeter, this version, they haven't made a new version of this multimeter yet because I think they've outdone themselves. Okay, before I get totally into the multimeter, I'm gonna name, so I can get some of the stuff out of the way. I'm gonna just name some of the accessories I have on the side of it. This is the Fluke TL27 heavy duty leads by Fluke. These leads did not come with this multimeter. They came with the standard. I don't know the series, the model number of the leads. At least I don't remember, but I do have them. But these are the ones that I keep with these. These are TL27 heavy duty multimeter leads by Fluke. This is the Velcro strap that I use for a majority of all my stuff that I have for Fluke. This is Fluke fused test leads. And if you don't, I'm going to show you what I mean by fused. Fluke, they put a fuse inside these test probes. Test probes. The same size fuse, HRC fuse that's inside of this multimeter. And I'll get to that later. Let me continue about what I want to tell you. And these two are fused test probes. These are the alligator clips by Fluke and this accessory. These are not by Fluke. These are by AMEC. So it's another testing manufacturer who make test instruments. They've been out a long time. They make very good test instruments. But I bought these, and I'll tell you about why I bought these in a minute. But these are magnetic probes, accessories that goes on to any type of probe. Test leads that would standard test lead that would slide on here. And I'll tell you why I bought it in a minute. These are alligator clips by Fluke. Large crock clips by Fluke. Okay, this is a thermocouple for the temperature. These are probes, extended probes right here. This is to keep your hands away from the panel, not so much into the panel right next to the lugs or anything. But these kind of give you a little reach in when you testing, so your hand won't have to be so close to the danger zone. Okay, and that fits on here, and you could put that on the front on the back of this wire, and I'll get to that also. This is the IR 3000 Fluke Connect connector. What this does, I don't have the batteries in it right now, but what this does, this goes on the top of here, and after it snaps on, and this enables this multimeter to connect to Fluke Connect through Bluetooth. This is a communication cable that like every 2 weeks or once a month sometime, I'll connect this to this Fluke, I'll go to a Fluke website, and I will connect this to the top of the meter, this into the side of the USB port inside of my PC computer, and I will download from Fluke website upload into this meter, all to update the software. This is a mini computer. This multimeter has so many features. This multimeter is so great that there are other multimeters that try to copy this but failed. There's the multimeters by EdgeTech. There's one that's called EdgeTech GX900. They try to copy Fluke. There's a multimeter called Unity. I don't know the number. Unity graphical multimeter. If you look, they try to base it off Fluke. There's also SIM, capital CEM. They made one. They try to copy. It's blue. They try to copy off of Fluke. There's Reed, R-E-E-D. They made a multimeter to try to copy of Fluke. There's a multimeter called Tenma, Tenma, a graphical multi, and they try to copy of Fluke. When you're the best, everybody tried to follow behind you. This is a darn good multimeter. Second time repeating that because it is. Now, let me get back into this to what I want to tell you. These things right here, when I bought these because when I'm working inside of a panel that I can't stand up all day to stand and hold the probes, and take a measurement. I want to do some kind of data logging or what have you, and I can't clamp these onto nothing. These are magnetic. So what this would do, this would inside to the terminal bar where the metal screw is that's live, this magnetic strip, I will put this on like this, and it will hold. This is a very strong earth magnet, and it will hold the black and the red. It will just hold while I'm data logging. That's mainly what I use this meter for. I never carry this meter around with me in my tool bag. It's too big. It's made for basically desktop usage. You use 9 AA batteries, and let me turn it on as we're talking. So I'll let you see what we use 9 AA batteries. They have a lot of features, and I'm going to try to go through most of them. They have a low Z. That's for ghost voltages and things like that. When there's a bunch of wires, you may have the circuit go off, but that wire branch circuit is mixed up in the junction box with a whole bunch of other wires, and there's leakage going on. That's traveling on the conductor. That's coming down on you, even though it's off. It just let you know that you got a little small voltage or whatever coming through this wire. But that's what this feature's for. They got AC voltage. They got millivolts. They got DC voltage. They got millivolts DC. They got ohms. They got diodes. They got capacitance. They got amps. They got milliamps. They got microamps. They got low ohms. Okay, and let me just show you the rest of the stuff that they have here. Let me bring the menu up. Turn the light on. I hope you can see it. All right, they have volts AC, their relativity, and they have peak. They have low Z. They have hertz. They have decibel. And let me close that and try to set it up for you. So they have reset, they have meter info, instrument recording, display, and contrast. Let me show you what contrast, what it does. Put it on contrast, and I don't want it to calibrate nothing. I don't want to have to go through all of that. But, hold on, no. I'll go to contrast. I could turn it dark if I want to, or turn it brighter if I choose to. That's one of the features that's on this multimeter. If I want to set it up for, let's just recording. Okay, I'll bring it down to, I'll get it over there, bring it down to recording. I'll press recording, and the threshold maybe 4%. I'll go with that. And I'm going to just say, okay, close it. No, let me go get back up again. Recording. I'm a 5%. I'll go with OK. Go to the next one. Let's just say edit. I'll go 5% on that one too. OK. Let's go close. Let's go save. And now I'm going to just show you when I'm talking about, say record. Now I'm going to press record. Now this tell me how many days I want. If I want, wait, let me get it over, so. All right, if I want 2 days or what have you, I'll press OK, and I'll go down to 15-minute intervals. That means it'll read every 15 minutes. Okay, now go to the next one. Wait, hold on. I'll press OK, and I just say I'm gonna press start. Okay, now it's recording right now. See, it said recording. This beep, this blank beeping. Let me say recording, and I'm gonna let it do that for a minute. And I'm gonna show you the graph, the graph that it'll put out after a few seconds. It'll record the events. If they had a spike or what have you, it'll record it. The remaining time, remember I put 2 days just for, to show you what I'm talking about. So it's giving me 47 hours and 59 minutes left, and 30 and 29 seconds. Okay, so Today is July 1st, 2019. The time is 8:55 p.m. 40 seconds p.m. So I'm going to stop it right quickly and just show you how it would look in the trend if I had to do the trend. See? That's what it'll do. And I can, this cursor right here, I can find out when it took that spike. I'm going to go, okay, it took that spike 36 minutes ago. Okay, and let's go with the spike over here. That's another one. That happened 9 minutes ago. This is a darn good meter. This is, I'm going to close that. Just show you what I'm talking about. And also, so these, I use these a lot too. You know, they come in handy, but these are my favorite right here. These are really good, but these are my favorite. I hardly ever use this for anything because I don't really be doing temperature. I have a thermal gun for that. But I just put this out just to show you that all some of the accessories that come. You know, keep in mind, none of these came with this except this. I had to buy this. I had to buy this also. I'm sorry, I had to buy this also. But this thing takes 9, and it also has a menu. Check this out. If you don't know, let me just show you. Information. If you don't know about this thing will teach you. Look, they said ABCs, menus open function, mode menu. Let's go down to the next one and see what it does. It'll tell you a bar graph, an analog display of an input signal with 0 at the left and the maximum range value at the right. It tells you was all with everything in here. This is basically dummy proof. You know how to read and you know how to work a multimeter. And you know, but if it's something on here that you don't know about, it will tell you, like the low Z. Let's go to the next one. Went too far. Low Z indicates the low pass filter and applies to the input of the meter. Input of the meter, filtering out signals above 1 kilohertz. Useful for measuring the output of inverters and adjustable speed drives. Fluke 289 only. They have a 287, but that's geared toward electronics. You could use it for electronics, but this is the top of the line of the 287 and a 289. I'm sorry, 287, 289. This you could use this for electrician's purpose and electronic technician purposes. But the other one is geared. 287 is geared more to the electronics technicians. But other than that, this meter is top notch. What I want to do I just updated it a few minutes ago via computer from the Fluke website, and I'm gonna see just how accurate this thing is since it updates it and kind of like a computer at your house. What it does when Microsoft or whatever what have you send you updates, and you got to keep your computer or your phone updated to keep it relevant. So that's all the Fluke Corporation is doing, keeping it relevant. Now, also these test leads are made different than the rest of them. They don't have the strain. They have the strain relief, but most of them are pointing down. These don't. These have the ones that's like you just say straight, and that's okay with me. I like these. Because the other one, when I have them on this multimeter, they pointing down. They have a tendency of bending right. You know, they don't sit right. But I like these. So what I'm gonna do, this is y'all know about my Fluke PRV proving unit. This is 240 volts AC or DC. This is a testing device. It tests all your tester instruments. This thing come calibrated from the Fluke Corporation, and it put out exactly 240 volts. You test all your test instruments, and it should read, if they are inspect or what have you, it should read 240 volts. If not, you know, if it read 239, well, you good. You still good. But if it read, just put out 240 and you getting 230 on your meter, you need to get your meter calibrated. If you care about getting it calibrated, send it off, get it recalibrated, or just let you know that it's off by 10 points. Okay, so, but anyway, let me just show you I have it on set on 240 AC at the moment. So it's on AC. I'm gonna lay it down right here, and it should give me 240 volts. 239, 240, 239, 239.9. That's 240. Let's try DC. Let's try DC. 239, 240. Well, it's good. It's good. And how often do I get that Fluke software update? I try to do it, like I just mentioned, every 2 weeks, or at least once a month. But I do it because it's kind of like any other PC that you have or phone. If you don't get updates after a while, it'll become outdated, and it won't be. And then when you do want updates, it won't receive it because you hadn't been getting updates, and now it's gotten so far behind that it won't skip over all those other updates that you missed, and just to give you the one that you're trying to get today. In other words, so I've been getting this on a regular, all of my updates, and this meter here is good to go. How much did I pay for it? This meter cost me over $400, over $400 when I bought it. Put this on the side. But anyway, this is my Fluke 2. Like I said, it takes 2, and I do have a strap for it. I should have brought it out, but I do have a magnetic strap for it right here. For this multimeter. And let me see. And this is how this sits up here like this. That's how that sits up there, and that's how it looks. This light blinks right here when it's communicating with the Fluke app, Fluke Connect app. And also, you got to get this updated too. You can update from here too, and I do that. This USB port right here, I updated from here. So, with that being said, I just wanted to pull out this multimeter and share it with you guys. And I hope that you found it interesting. I hope I said something that was interesting. I hope you saw something that before you that I laid out here that got your attention. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. In fact, I want you to subscribe to my channel because this ain't it. I'm gonna have a lot more stuff I want to show you guys, you electricians out there. And even if you're not an electrician, you're an inspiring electrician. You want to be an electrician. I'm sure I have something in the past, in one of my past videos, or something that I'm going to show you in my future videos. But subscribe to this channel, hit that bell so you can receive notifications of all of my new videos. And in the meantime, also hit that like button and leave a comment so we can discuss the things that I talk about. If you have any kind of question whatsoever, if I don't know the answer, I'll find it for you. And if I can't find it, well, I'll let you know, man. Look, let's look for it together because I can't find it. But as an electrician, I pull out. I don't just deal with pliers and this, and even though we need that to do our job. But as you grow in the electrical field, you're going to come in contact with. It's going to be less tools for as mechanical tools, and they're going to become more test instruments because you're going to move from out of the field, and sometimes you have to move into building circuits and things like that, and reading schematics, and dealing with PLCs, VFDs, and so on and so forth, 3-phase and disconnects, and do things like that. You guys know what I'm talking about. So with that being said, fellas, thank you once again for stopping by. Always be safe and peace out.